Imagine this. More than 5,000 years ago, an ancient hunter was crossing a vast grassland beneath a merciless sun. The heat was overwhelming. Every step felt heavier than the last. Sweat poured down his body. The air itself seemed to burn. There was no shade, no relief, only endless heat stretching across the horizon. Then suddenly, something unusual caught his attention. Far ahead, a dead tree stood completely alone in the middle of the plain, and hanging from one of its branches was something impossible. It wasn't animal skin. It wasn't woven grass. It wasn't anything from his world. The hunter stopped immediately. His heart began to pound. What was it? A warning from the spirits? A curse? Or perhaps a gift from the gods? The hunter stood motionless. His eyes never left the strange object. The wind swept gently across the grassland. The mysterious object moved slightly, back and forth, almost as if it were alive. Fear told him to leave immediately. Every instinct screamed danger. This was not something nature had created. But curiosity pulled him forward. Slowly, he took one cautious step, then another, and another. The closer he got, the stranger the object appeared. Its shape made no sense. Its colors were unlike anything he had ever seen. His breathing became heavier. His hands tightened around his spear. But now, he had to know. At last, he reached the tree. The strange object hung silently before him. His hand trembled. Slowly, he stretched out his fingers and touched it. Nothing happened. No lightning. No spirits. No curse. The hunter blinked, confused. He touched it again. Still nothing. Carefully, he lifted the object from the branch. It felt surprisingly light. Lighter than animal skin. Lighter than anything he had ever worn. He examined every detail. The fabric, the stitching, the strange design. Everything about it felt impossible. Then he made a decision. He would wear it. The hunter slowly slipped the jacket onto his body. For a moment, nothing happened. Then suddenly, a cool sensation spread across his skin. The burning heat vanished. The scorching air no longer bothered him. His body felt refreshed, comfortable, protected. The hunter looked around in disbelief. How was this possible? He stood beneath the blazing sun, yet he felt cool. For the first time in his entire life, a smile slowly appeared. Then laughter. Then pure amazement. He didn't understand how it worked. But he understood one thing. This object was extraordinary. He had to show the tribe. The hunter ran back toward his village. As soon as he arrived, everyone gathered around him. Men, women, children, all staring at the strange object. Some people stepped backward in fear. Others refused to touch it. A few even fell to their knees, certain that the gods had sent it from the heavens. The hunter demonstrated its power, standing beneath the blazing sun, completely comfortable. The tribe watched in silence. Then came the questions. Could there be more? Could they learn its secret? Could everyone have one? Now imagine something even bigger. What if the tribe learned how to create more jackets like this? Not perfect copies, but close enough. Everything would change. Hunters could travel farther, remain active longer, hunt even during extreme heat. Food would become more abundant. Families would become healthier. Children would survive more often. The population would grow rapidly. The tribe would become stronger than all its neighbors. Soon, other tribes would notice. Trade would begin. Alliances would form. Knowledge would spread. The cooling jacket could become one of the most valuable inventions in human history. But now imagine the larger consequences. If humanity discovered this technology thousands of years earlier, civilization itself could change forever. Deserts would become easier to cross. Trade routes would appear centuries earlier. Cities would grow faster. Kingdoms would expand farther. Scientific thinking would develop sooner. Civilization would accelerate. Perhaps humanity would reach the industrial age hundreds of years earlier. Perhaps modern technology would arrive long before our timeline. Maybe history itself would be rewritten. All because one hunter found one impossible jacket hanging from a lonely tree in the middle of nowhere. But here's the truly fascinating question. What if the hunter had discovered something even more powerful? What if, instead of an air-conditioned jacket, he found a smartphone from the future? Would he worship it? Fear it? Destroy it? Or accidentally unlock knowledge capable of changing human history forever? Leave your theory in the comments below. What do you think would happen? And if you enjoyed this impossible journey through time, subscribe to the channel. Share this video with your friends. And join us for the next episode. Because next time, we explore what happens when ancient humans discover a smartphone from the future.